Welcome to Howard's Opinion, the podcast where we dive into the world of sports and give you our unfiltered take on the latest news and stories. I'm your host, Howard, and we're excited to have you join us today. We're kicking off the show with a fascinating story out of Columbus, Ohio, where the Buckeyes are making waves in the football world. The 2026 NFL Draft is just around the corner, and it looks like Ohio State is poised to make some history. With 4 players from the program potentially going in the first round, including wide receiver Carnell Tate, linebacker Caleb Downs, defensive back Sonny Styles, and edge rusher Arvell Reese, the Buckeyes are cementing their reputation as a football powerhouse. What's even more impressive is that this isn't just a one-year fluke. Ohio State has had a wide receiver selected in the first round of the NFL Draft every single year since 2022, with 5 players chosen in the past 4 years. And it doesn't look like they're slowing down anytime soon, with talented young players like Jeremiah Smith and Chris Henry Jr. waiting in the wings. This level of success is a testament to the program's recruiting strategy and its ability to develop top talent. The Buckeyes' brass understands that their fans demand excellence, and they're delivering. But what does this mean for the future of college football? Will other programs be able to keep up with Ohio State's pace, or will they continue to dominate the sport? We'll be exploring these questions and more as we dive deeper into the world of sports on today's show. From the NFL Draft to the latest news and storylines from around the league, we've got you covered. So sit back, relax, and get ready for some lively discussion and debate. We'll be right back with more fascinating sports news on Howard's Opinion. Welcome back to Howard's Opinion. We're diving into the world of sports, specifically the NFL Draft. Chris "The Bear" Fallica has made some interesting predictions for Round 1, and we're going to break them down. According to Fallica, one of the most intriguing bets is the over-under on wide receivers being drafted in the first round. He's predicting that 6 wideouts will hear their names called on Thursday night, which would put us over the 5.5 mark. Now let's take a look at some of the top prospects. We have Makai Lemon, Carnell Tate, and Jordan Tyson, all of whom are expected to go in the first round. Then there are KC Concepcion and Omar Cooper Jr., who are also projected to be first-round picks. And don't count out Denzel Boston, who could be a great addition to a contending team at the back end of Round 1. Fallica is putting his money on the over, and it's hard to argue with his logic. With a lack of top-tier quarterbacks and running backs, teams may be looking to bolster their receiving core. We'll have to wait and see how it all plays out, but one thing's for sure, it's going to be an exciting draft. The question is, will we see a run on wide receivers like we have in past years? Only time will tell. But if you're looking to make a bet, Fallica's prediction might be worth considering. He's putting his money on the over, and it could pay off big time. Welcome back to Howard's Opinion, folks. As we wrap up today's show, I want to bring you a story that's been making waves in the world of soccer. Raheem Sterling, the former Manchester City and Chelsea winger, is set to leave Feyenoord at the end of the season after the Dutch club ruled out a contract extension. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, what went wrong for Sterling? Well, let me tell you, it's been a tough ride for him in Rotterdam. According to reports, Sterling has struggled to find his rhythm and make an impact on the pitch, despite showing a strong work ethic in training. And with Feyenoord facing a demanding run-in to secure a top 2 finish in the Eredivisie, it's clear that Sterling's time at the club is coming to an end. Now, I've been following Sterling's career for years, and it's no secret that he's had his ups and downs. But what's interesting here is that Feyenoord's coach, Robin van Persie, initially suggested that a contract extension could be on the table. However, it seems that the club's hierarchy has since changed its mind, and Sterling will be bidding farewell to the club in mid-May. As we reflect on Sterling's time at Feyenoord, it's clear that this move hasn't quite worked out for either party. But what does this mean for the future of soccer? Well, my friends, it's a reminder that even the biggest names in the sport can struggle to find their footing in new environments. And as we look ahead to the 2026 World Cup, it's going to be fascinating to see how teams like England, with players like Sterling, navigate the challenges of international competition. Will they be able to find their rhythm and make a deep run in the tournament. Only time will tell. That's all for today's Howard's Opinion. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, keep your head in the game.